Cancer, there is a voice inside you that has been speaking lately, and it is not the voice of logic or reason or careful planning. It is something older than that, something deeper, something that does not need evidence to know what it knows. And if you have been feeling pulled in a direction you cannot fully explain, then this message is going to validate everything your soul has been trying to tell you. Cancer. When intuition starts guiding you toward more prosperous roads, that is exactly what is happening right now. Your intuition, that extraordinary inner compass that has guided you through every storm and every season of your life, is activating in a new way. It is no longer just warning you about danger or alerting you to the emotions of people around you. It is doing something it has rarely done before. It is pointing you toward abundance, toward prosperity, toward roads you have never walked but that somehow feel familiar, as though a part of you has been there before in a dream or a prayer or a quiet moment of hoping. This message is going to help you understand what that guidance looks like, how to recognize it, and most importantly, how to follow it without letting fear pull you back. Stay through every section, because the way intuition speaks to Cancer is unlike the way it speaks to any other sign, and understanding its language is the key to everything that comes next. Intuition Road 1. Cancer, your intuition does not communicate in words. It communicates in feelings, in sensations, in the subtle shift of temperature inside your chest when something is right or wrong. And lately, that chest-level compass has been pointing in a direction that your rational mind cannot explain. You feel drawn to certain ideas, certain people, certain possibilities that do not make logical sense given your current circumstances. Your mind says, that is not realistic. Your intuition says, go there anyway. And the tension between those two voices has been creating a kind of internal friction that is uncomfortable, but also strangely energizing. This friction is not confusion, Cancer. It is the birth pangs of a new direction. It is what happens when your soul outgrows the path your mind has carefully constructed and starts pulling you toward something bigger. Your rational mind, which has kept you safe for years by analyzing risks and calculating consequences, is resisting because it cannot see the destination. It cannot map the route. It cannot guarantee the outcome. And for a sign that craves security as deeply as Cancer does, that uncertainty is almost unbearable. But here is what your mind does not understand that your intuition does. Some roads cannot be mapped in advance. Some destinations only reveal themselves to those who start walking. Some of the most prosperous paths in life are the ones that begin with nothing more than a feeling, a pull, a quiet knowing that cannot be justified or explained, but that carries more truth than any spreadsheet or strategic plan ever could. Your intuition has been right more times than your mind wants to admit. Think back over your life. Think about the decisions you made based on feeling alone, the ones that your logic screamed against but that your gut insisted upon. How many of those turned out to be exactly right? How many times did your intuition save you from a disaster that your mind had calculated as perfectly safe? How many relationships, opportunities, and turning points in your life were guided by something you felt rather than something you thought? The track record is there, Cancer. Your intuition is not guessing. It is perceiving realities that your conscious mind is not equipped to detect. And right now, it is perceiving a road toward prosperity that is opening up specifically for you. Intuition Road 2. The second road your intuition is guiding you toward, Cancer, has to do with a specific area of your life where abundance has been blocked. You know which area I am talking about. You feel it immediately when it is mentioned, even without specifics, because your intuition has been circling it for weeks. It might be your career. It might be a creative pursuit that you have been neglecting. It might be a financial decision you have been postponing. It might be a relationship dynamic that has been preventing prosperity from flowing freely into your life. Whatever it is, your intuition has identified it as the primary blockage, and it has been sending you signals to address it with increasing urgency. Those signals might have come as recurring thoughts that pop up at unexpected moments. The same idea arriving again and again like a song stuck on repeat, refusing to leave until you pay attention to it. Or they might have come as physical sensations. A tightness in your stomach when you think about continuing on the current path. A lightness in your chest when you imagine making a change. Or they might have come through other people, through conversations where someone said exactly the thing you needed to hear at exactly the moment you needed to hear it, as though they were reading from a script written by your own higher self. Cancer, your intuition does not waste energy on irrelevant signals. Every nudge, every whisper, Every recurring thought is purposeful. It is pointing you toward the specific action or decision that will begin to unblock the flow of prosperity in your life. And the longer you ignore it, the louder it becomes. Not punishingly loud, not angrily loud, but persistently, lovingly, relentlessly loud. Like a parent calling a child home for dinner. Not because the child is in trouble, but because something nourishing is waiting. Your intuition is calling you home, Cancer. Home to a financial reality that matches the depth of your heart. Home to a professional life that honors your worth. Home to a creative expression that generates both fulfillment and abundance. The road is there. The direction is clear. The only question is whether you are willing to trust the compass inside your chest more than the calculator inside your head. Intuition Road 3. The third road, Cancer, is one that your intuition has been quietly preparing you for, and it involves stepping into a role or responsibility that feels larger than anything you have occupied before. This is not about climbing a corporate ladder or chasing a title. This is about stepping into the fullness of your capability and allowing the world to see what you are truly capable of. Your intuition knows something about you that you have been reluctant to acknowledge. You are operating far below your capacity. The life you are living, the work you are doing, the impact you are having, it represents a fraction of what you are capable of, and your intuition has been growing increasingly restless with the gap between your potential and your current reality. This restlessness is not dissatisfaction for its own sake. It is a signal that a larger stage is being prepared for you, and your intuition is trying to get you ready for it. It is pushing you to develop skills you have been neglecting. It is drawing your attention to areas where you need to grow. It is creating a low-level urgency that says, the time is coming, and you need to be prepared. Not in a panic-inducing way. In a purposeful, intentional, let us get you ready for what is next kind of way. For Cancer, stepping into a larger role triggers every insecurity your sign carries. The fear of being seen. The fear of being judged. The fear of failing publicly when you have always been so careful to fail privately, where no one could witness your vulnerability. But your intuition is not asking you to be fearless. It is asking you to be faithful. Faithful to the gift you carry. Faithful to the potential you know exists inside you even on the days when you doubt it most. Faithful to the quiet knowing that you were not put on this earth to play small, to hide your light, to accept a life that does not challenge you to become everything you were designed to be. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Intuition Road 4. Cancer, the fourth road your intuition is illuminating involves the way you relate to time and timing. Your sign has always had a complicated relationship with timing. You tend to feel either too early or too late, rarely right on time. You have watched opportunities pass because you were not ready, and you have rushed into situations before they were fully formed because the fear of missing out overwhelmed your patience. But your intuition is showing you a new relationship with timing right now, one that is built on trust rather than anxiety. The message your intuition is delivering about timing is this: everything that is meant for you will arrive at exactly the right moment. Not a second too early, not a second too late. And the prosperity that is approaching your life is governed by a timeline that is more precise than anything your conscious mind could orchestrate. Your job is not to control the timing. Your job is to be ready when the timing activates. And readiness for Cancer does not mean having everything figured out. It means being emotionally, spiritually, and practically open to receiving what arrives. This might be the hardest lesson for your sign to absorb, because Cancer wants to control the environment. You want to know when, where, how, and why before you take a single step. But intuitive prosperity does not offer that kind of certainty. It offers something better. It offers rightness. The sense that when the moment comes, everything clicks into place with an ease that planning could never produce. The relationship, the opportunity, the financial shift, the creative breakthrough, they all arrive in their own perfect time, and when they do, you will know instantly that the wait was worth it. Trust the timing, Cancer. Your intuition is not just guiding you toward the right roads. It is guiding you there at exactly the right pace. Intuition Road 5. The fifth road is about the people your intuition is bringing into your awareness. Cancer, you have always been deeply influenced by the people in your life, absorbing their energy, their moods, their expectations. And for a long time, the people in your circle have reflected a reality of limitation. Not maliciously, but simply because they were living within their own limitations and unknowingly projecting them onto you. But your intuition has begun to highlight different people. New faces that carry a different energy. Existing connections that are revealing new dimensions. People who speak the language of possibility instead of the language of constraint. Pay very close attention to who your intuition draws you toward in the coming weeks and months. These are not random attractions. They are strategic placements by a universe that knows exactly what you need and who you need it from. The person who mentions an opportunity in passing. The stranger who shares a story that mirrors your own dreams. The friend who suddenly reveals a side of themselves that inspires you to reveal a side of yourself you have been hiding. These encounters are not coincidences. They are coordinates on the map your intuition is drawing for you. And each one brings you closer to the prosperity that is waiting at the destination. And equally important, Cancer, pay attention to who your intuition is moving you away from. The people whose energy feels heavier than it used to. The relationships where the dynamic of give and take has become so lopsided that every interaction leaves you depleted. The connections that once felt like home but now feel like obligation. Your intuition is not cruel in moving you away from these people. It is compassionate. It is protecting the energy you need for what is coming. It is making room in your relational landscape for the people who will walk the prosperous road with you rather than standing at its entrance, asking you to stay where you are. Intuition Road 6. Cancer. The sixth road your intuition is opening involves the relationship between your emotional depth and your financial potential. For most of your life, you have been told subtly and explicitly that being emotional is a disadvantage, that your sensitivity is a liability, that the depth of feeling that characterizes Cancer is something to manage, to contain, to overcome. And you have internalized that message to the point where you have tried to suppress the very quality that makes you extraordinary. But your intuition is challenging that narrative now with a persistence that cannot be ignored. Your emotional depth is not a weakness. It is the source of your greatest potential prosperity, because the world is starving for the kind of authenticity, empathy, and genuine human connection that Cancer offers naturally. In a world that has become increasingly transactional, your ability to create real emotional value in every interaction is worth more than any technical skill or strategic advantage. People trust you. People open up to you. People feel safe in your presence in a way that they do not feel with anyone else. And that trust, that safety, that emotional resonance, these are currencies that the world is willing to pay handsomely for, in every context from business to relationships to creative expression. Your intuition is guiding you to stop hiding your emotional depth and start leveraging it. Not in a manipulative way, never in a manipulative way, but in a way that recognizes its true value and allows it to become the foundation of your prosperity. Whatever professional or creative path your intuition is pointing you toward, your emotional intelligence will be the engine that drives it. Your ability to read people, to anticipate needs, to create environments of trust and warmth. These are the skills that the next phase of your financial life will be built upon. Stop apologizing for feeling deeply. Start recognizing that your depth is the exact quality that the approaching opportunities require. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Intuition Road 7. The seventh road, Cancer, is the one that connects all the others, and it is the road of complete, unconditional trust in yourself. Not trust in a plan, not trust in an outcome, trust in you, in your ability to navigate whatever comes, in your capacity to make good decisions even without perfect information, in your worthiness of the prosperity that is approaching. This is where your intuition has been leading you all along. Not just toward better circumstances, but toward a deeper relationship with the person who will inhabit those circumstances. Your intuition has been patient with you, Cancer. It has watched you doubt yourself for years. It has felt you dismiss its guidance in favor of logic that led nowhere. It has waited while you asked everyone else for advice that you already had inside you. And through all of that, it never left. It never stopped whispering. It never stopped pointing toward the road that was meant for you. And now, as you begin to listen, as you begin to trust the voice inside more than the noise outside, everything is starting to align. The prosperous roads your intuition is revealing are not roads you walk with borrowed confidence or second-hand faith. They are roads you walk with the knowledge that you, Cancer, are enough, that your sensitivity is a strength, that your emotional depth is a treasure, that your capacity to love, to nurture, to protect, to feel. These are not just personality traits. They are the raw materials of an extraordinary life. And that life is not something you need to wait for, earn, or deserve. It is something you need to claim, with the full force of who you are, with the trust your intuition has been building in you, day by day, whisper by whisper, feeling by feeling for your entire life. Cancer, everything shared in this message circles back to one essential truth. Your intuition is not a passive observer of your life. It is an active guide, a tireless advocate, a compass that is always pointing toward your highest good. And right now, it is pointing toward prosperity. Not the shallow, surface-level kind that comes and goes with the seasons. The deep, rooted, sustainable kind that grows from a life lived in alignment with your true nature. The kind that does not require you to become someone else, but asks you to become more fully yourself. The kind that does not deplete you but replenishes you. The kind that feels like home. Because for Cancer, home is always the destination. The roads are open. The direction is clear. Your intuition has done the work of mapping the journey. All that remains is for you to take the first step, and then the next, and then the next. Not with certainty about the destination, but with trust in the compass. That trust is not weakness. It is the bravest thing you will ever do. And it will lead you, Cancer, to a life more prosperous, more peaceful, and more authentically yours than anything you have dared to imagine. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.